Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Destiny. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself a little later in the video. I just want to jump right in. This has been one of my most highly requested videos, like ever. Blush, lipstick, and eyeshadow pairing can be really confusing, but it doesn't have to be, like seriously. I want to start out with the basics, and that's undertone. Blush has a lot to do with your undertone, so does eyeshadow and lipstick. So I generally like to think about what blush I'm wearing first. And because I like nude makeup so much and because I like natural makeup so much, a lot of the times I just go in with a blush that looks the most natural with my skin. I feel like that's universal. Once you find the blush that looks really natural with your skin, it can really go with any eyeshadow. But there's a difference. Now, there are times when you can wear a blush that matches your skin, and then there are times when you wear blush that goes more so with the makeup look. Right now, I'm wearing a really nude, natural face. This is my typical face. I call this my Nikki B. I got my high cat eye, full lashes, the works, all right? So this is typically a face that I would wear on an everyday basis. This is like one of my signature faces. And because this face is nude, there are so many different tones of blush that would look good with this face. Though many blushes would look good with this face, there are blushes that would really set this off. And because it's a nude natural look, the blush that goes most naturally with my skin tone is the blush that I would wear. Now, I know a lot of you are looking at this palette like, oh my God, the orange blush. But naturally, this bricky, kind of like this terracotta plant potter type of color is gonna look amazing on darker brown skin tones. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply that to one of my cheeks so you can see what it looks like with the makeup look. And I just lightly swipe my blush going through the apple of my cheek. Everyone's face is different, so the way you apply your blush is going to be different. There's a lot of blush trends going on right now, but I keep it really simple and I keep it really light. And I'm just going to blush that through my cheek. Now, this blush could go with just about any eyeshadow color: green, pink, orange, of course, peach, brown, blue, especially blue, because they are complementary colors. And that's another way to really tell what color blush is going to look good with your makeup. The other day, I did a green eyeshadow look, and the contrasting color of green is red. So in order to brighten the look up and to really give it edge, I went in with an orange red lip color from Baptiste Beauty. It was orange soda, and that really took the green and like elevated it. And then I also wanted to show a complementary color, and a complementary color to green would be like purple, pink type tones. So I went in with a grape type of purple, African violet, also from Baptiste Beauty, and that really grounded the look. That's another thing I'll say. Green can lend itself to pinks, it can lend itself to purples, even a nice rust color. What you're going to want to do is make sure that they're all with the same undertone. Another thing that's going to help you determine what color blush that you're going to wear with a look is your intention. Are you going to a PTA meeting? Is this during the day? Are you going to the club? Is this at night? Are you just doing like an everyday type of situation? Because there's so many other factors that will help you figure out what blush you're wearing. There's plenty of times when you're doing your makeup, it looks good technically, it's applied, it's blended, but maybe your blush is too harsh, or your eyeshadow and your blush are fighting for attention. So that's another thing that you're going to want to look at when choosing your blush tone. I know you're like, okay, there are a lot of things here, but you're going to kind of want to figure out, what do you want to have the most attention? You know, another variation of this look would have been if I had on a purple lipstick, then you totally could have went in with something like this purple tone here. If they were in the same color family, it would look really good across the board. Aside from this terracotta color, orange is definitely another very natural blush for dark skin that works across the board. The same goes double for coral. So like coral, orange, bricky tones are going to look amazing, and they're going to translate really well. You just have to keep in mind the undertone. If you're going for more of a cool tone look, you're going to want to go more toward like burgundies, raisin tones. If you're cooler in tone and you're maybe wearing like a cool blue toned blue eyeshadow, I would say this might be a color that can edge toward cool, but it's kind of a neutral, and I think that's why it works so well. And you can see that on my face. I have nothing on this side, and this side is just warmed up a little bit with the blush. Like, I didn't really apply a lot, honestly. I've already done my powder, but there you can see it just really warms up the side of the face. And if you're a little bit lighter complected, this is an awesome tone to be used as a bronzer. Something else that you can do, especially if you like cream blush, is you can go in with whatever lipstick color you're wearing and you can apply that to your cheeks. Just because it's lipstick doesn't mean that it can't act as blush. The same goes for eyeshadow. Whatever contour color you're using or crease color, if you're using like an orange or you're using a terracotta color, you can take that eyeshadow and you can put it on your cheeks, and it will keep everything in the same family without you having to worry about what color blush you're going to go with. Neon colors like lime greens, yellows, different things like that generally look good with other hot colors. So while I'm not the hugest fan of pink blush, that is definitely a time for pink blush. Of course orange, because I feel like orange is a neutral, but with those colors you really want to keep that intensity. But you can of course go in with a lighter hand, but you don't want to use like a bright neon eyeshadow and then go and muddy it up with like a plum color blush. Not only is that not going to look good, but it's going to age your face. Usually plum tones run a little cool, and neons across the board are hot no matter what, so you want to make sure to keep it in that very warm family. So more about myself, I am a makeup educator. I've been doing online content since about 2007, 2008. If you learned anything from this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Before I go, I quickly want to let you guys know that this blush palette is actually my own, and it will be available very soon. So if you're interested in purchasing this, definitely click the link in the bottom bar so you guys can check it out. In my bottom bar, I'm going to give you guys some more color pairings that you can try out for popular eyeshadow colors like blue, green, purple. There's so many ways to incorporate beautiful blush combinations. It really comes down to knowing your undertones, making sure the colors are the same family, and just making sure that everything that you're using on your face goes with your undertone, pretty much. All right guys, so as always, I want to thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye guys.